All right, we here, King Teeth Network. We pulled up on Mastermind. I got Mari with me. What's good, Mari?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Mari. Get the biggest background.
She want to be quiet when she ain't got no mic. It's cool. They gonna hear what they hear. But look, we pulling up. We here. If y'all ain't got y'all tattoo, got Mastermind yet? You tripping? Let's see if he here.
What's going on? What up with you, man?
Chillin'. You ready?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
We done pulled up on him.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, we here.
Yes, sir. This my spot. These my
finally made it, God.
Yes, sir. These my paintings. You know.
All the bad come here.
Yes, sir. You know. That's how you know you a certified baddie if you came here to get tatted. You know. Yes,
man,
sir.
First off, I just want to say I appreciate you for having us, man.
For sure,
real.
man.
This is like, man, black wealth.
Yeah.
Like, I really love to see this. I really love to be able to be here and feel the atmosphere. Like, you really don't just do tattoos. Like, you put an atmosphere together.
No,
like,
you know.
We just getting started, but tell them where they can find you if they don't know.
Yes, sir. You can find me on Instagram, mastermind.V. I'm located in East Lake, Vine Street. You know, come check me out. And this where I set up. This where everything go down. It's the inks I use. Eternal. I switch it around sometime.
Okay.
You know, this the machine I use. This is the secret.
What is that machine?
This machine. This just some off-brand Tat Max.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now what? The cream you use.
This is the secret sauce. This is what everybody got. Everybody f***ed up in the city right here. They be acting like crackheads over this. If I ain't got it, they don't even want to get tatted.
Swear
to God. If I don't have this, they be like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna come back once you got it. Godspeed, numbing cream.
Should I try it, family? Should I go ahead and try it?
Get with me.
I feel like I gotta. Pablo, shout out Pablo. I had to get tatted by Pablo in the city. Now I gotta get tatted by another legend in the city.
Yes,
all right, I think it gotta happen. I think I need another crown. I think I gotta try the numbing cream. Yeah. But before we do that, I need to know, right? What has been your favorite tattoo so far that you ever put on a person?
Favorite? It was actually one I did on a white chick. You know, I'm not racist in that, but
it's funny how you said it.
But you know, white people's skin pop different than black people's skin.
You can do different colors.
So you can do more colors, more detail and stuff.
Absolutely.
And it was a tattoo I did. It was like 3 a.m. I was tired as
swear.
And it came out amazing, and I was shocked. It didn't even look like I did it. It looked fake. Like,
real?
Yeah, no, I got it on my phone.
Let me see. Yeah,
it looked fake. Like
cause you known for your 6-hour, 12-hour. Like you go for you book the session for 6 hours. Let's go. And just be tatting.
Be going.
I want to talk about them, but I want to see this picture first.
Yeah, this shit is crazy. No, I got a lot of dope pieces, but that one, like, I couldn't even believe I did it. Oh yeah,
really?
This shit right here. This shit look unreal.
All right, yeah, you gotta bring. Oh yeah, that shit do look 3D. That shit look 3D.
It looked fake.
3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, I was tired doing that.
That shit look. Yeah.
Turn. I'm like, man, I still can't top this. So, yeah, I'm like, damn, I can't do no better than this.
You just like it on a different level.
Yeah, so get like that sometimes.
Nah, before we sit down, because I'm going to take over his couch, because he be doing interviews right here too sometimes. But before we sit down, tell them where they can find the podcast.
The podcast.
You started the podcast that been popping.
Yeah.
So tell them where they can find that.
I'm on YouTube, Masterminds TV on YouTube. You know, I'm trying to get my subscribers up, my views up. I'm new to the whole YouTube thing, but we're gonna keep it rolling, man. Yes, sir.
But we here, and you've been consistent. You've been dropping. You got some big names. You had some great conversations. I was on there. If you ain't check mine out, what you doing, Royal Family? We supposed to be here. All right, but we about to sit down. We about to get into it. I'm about to get a little. We gonna see. We gonna see. All right, it's the King Teeth Network. Let's get it rolling. It's the King Teeth Network. We are here, Mastermind TV, podcaster, creative tattoo artist. You see the paintings behind us, done by the man himself. A few others that are beautiful, done by some few various others. It's a beautiful spot. We are here at Mastermind's Tattoo Spot in East Lake. How you doing, my guy?
I'm feeling great, man. How you feeling, man?
I'm all right. I'm trying to get better at my intro, so I was trying to give you the...
No, you tap right into
I was like, what else does he do? I was thinking in my head. Because you do a lot, man.
Yeah.
You've been able to not only cultivate a clientele on the art, on the tattoo side, on the artistry side, but you stepped into the podcasting lane and really took it serious.
Yeah.
So, man, first off, how are you?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling great.
And how has life been since starting the podcast? Let's start there.
It actually feels great doing something outside of tattooing. Cause I'm 14 years in tattooing now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to do something, step into another lane.
Yeah.
So really going to Atlanta, seeing how they work out there. People got 3-4 occupations out there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm not doing enough.
Gotcha.
So I need to step it up. So yeah.
So when was that Atlanta trip?
Atlanta, I had moved to Atlanta beginning this, what was 2023?
Okay.
No, 2022, December 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
So December 2022, you moved to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And down there, you stay and you basically figure out, I need to come back to Cleveland.
Hey,
What happened?
so
Talk to me.
it was a lot.
I did that. I went to South Carolina 4 years and was like, you know what? I like my family up in the city.
It's just like you just can't be scared to try new shit out.
Facts.
You can't be
Absolutely
scared
not.
to, just up and just try some new shit out. But no, the traffic, it make you appreciate certain shit about the city.
Hold on, we can't just act like just the beauty. Come on, just been walked in the building.
Yeah, Shiloh
Don't say
saying.
like that. Miss
sir.
Shiloh in the building. We gonna talk with her in a little bit. This is his time, but tell that relationship real quick.
So I'm like a janky promoter sometimes.
It's cool.
So so she is an artist. She does R&B, Afro beats, rap. She do a little everything. She know how to tattoo. She know how to paint. Yeah. She know how to do everything as well. But you gonna get into that.
We're gonna get into that a little later. All right, stay tuned. Probably next week. All right?
Yeah, right.
So back to you, man. Going to Atlanta and then coming back. What was that transition like? That year or so being in Atlanta?
Atlanta was dope. Seeing just black people thriving, black excellence, and people not beefing over just simple. It was mind blowing. Actually, it was real mind blowing to seeing black people can do that, like and thrive together without no competition, without no friction.
So that was the first time you had seen that in your life?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, you see it on TV, but actually seeing it firsthand, people dealing with each other, like just
At
being
what
cool.
age were you when you saw that?
How old was I? That was 30.
Real, like
30.
We gotta break that down a little bit because that's real shit.
Yeah.
Like, as a 21, 22-year-old, you think in the block the whole world.
Yeah.
And how we move is how everybody moves.
Yeah. Yep.
So, real quick, how for you would that perspective of seeing that maybe at 2021 would have changed some of the actions you made in your early 20s?
It would have changed a lot. It would have changed a whole fucking lot. Cause I mean, you really a product of your environment. Yep. So whatever's going on around you, you gonna grab it. You gonna blend in. Be like, okay, that's what we doing.
Right.
Bet that's what I'm on. So
10,000%.
it really would have changed my whole perspective on everything. Like.
So when did you know exposure was important? Because you was 30 when you went.
Yeah.
When did you realize exposing yourself to something different was important?
Once I start, doing a little self-reflection, seeing once I'd be studying different stuff, going on, TikTok, doing different stuff. And they said something about a shark. It was like, whatever environment you put a shark in, if it's a small container, the shark can't grow no more. But if you put the shark into an ocean, it can be big. Yep. So I'm like, damn. So let me try to go outside and go to another state and see what that shit like. And I did that with Vegas. And right now I'm doing that with Houston. I'm just, trying shit out.
Real shit. So was there a fear at some point when you were younger to branch out?
Hell yeah.
Even though we live in it. Like, like we live in crazy shit.
It's always a fear for sure.
Okay. Real shit though. Because you could be as tough as nails in that, but it's like what's out there though.
Yeah.
Now, for you, 14 years
Yeah.
in the game, tattooing.
Yeah.
What outlet and stress relief did that give you? Because it had to give you something.
What, tattooing?
Yeah. Or starting that journey.
It was kind of a relief because I done worked multiple jobs, warehouses, factories,
Right.
Target, Walmart.
Shout out Design.
Taxi driver. Like I done did a lot of jobs. Cashier.
Before Uber?
Yeah, before Uber. Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah. So I done did a lot of jobs. So it was kind of a relief to have my own time, my own schedule. And sometimes you don't know how good you got it.
Oh.
You don't know how
What does
good.
that mean?
I did it fresh out of high school, so I never really understood, like I worked a job just because I wanted to, not because I had to. Like,
so you was tattooing fresh out of high school.
Yeah, 17.
And it was working.
Yeah.
So you was able to make some money, able to feed yourself.
Yeah.
And you 17, 18,
Yeah.
have a little money in your pocket.
Yeah.
That could be dangerous.
Yeah, and I, just regular, just every day going to the store, just buying, just tricking, buying whatever.
What does that do at 30? Like, why wouldn't you do it again if you knew what you knew?
I mean, I would just do it more wisely.
Right.
I would, I was just blowing money because I knew I was going to get it right back. So it was like, this shit ain't nothing. So if I would have knew more, had more, like I never really had no male figures or people to teach me.
Which a lot of us don't.
Yeah,
in the communities that we live in and we grow up in, it's a lot of lost souls of, they just don't have that at home, able to see how they move, know how they move, and be able to, we all, like you said, are whatever we're exposed to or not exposed to is what we know.
Yeah.
So how do we change that? Like, even though we can't bring, fathers back, like, I mean, they gonna do what they do, but how as leaders, because you're one of the leaders in the community, how do leaders impact the ones who don't have fathers in the home?
I'm really still learning that, honestly.
Okay.
Because, but I just try to, look at different stuff, look at different content. Whatever you feed your mind the most, that's what you're gonna think about.
Yeah.
So whether you watching crazy shit on TV or listening to crazy music, that's what's gonna process in your mind.
Absolutely.
And that's gonna be normal. Be like, okay, this is home.
Right.
This is comfortable. This is what I know. So you gotta look. You gotta do more different shit. You gotta go to different places. You gotta, live in different areas. You gotta do shit you don't normally do. Instead of going to a bar, go to the gym. Instead of in different areas, you just gotta do different shit, replacing habits, and
Now you're a father.
Yeah.
And you're present.
Yeah.
Was that always the goal?
Hell yeah. Because I never understood for a man to have a kid. For me, I never had a father.
Yeah.
Well, I had a father, but he was in and out of jail, and he ain't come back in my life until I was like 25 or something. And I was like, nigga, I ain't on that shit.
Okay.
But it's
you
like
have a relationship now?
He passed. But right before he passed, he let me stay. He let me stay with him and shit, and he taught me a lot of shit. And I'm like, damn, you done taught me a lot of shit in a short amount of time. But being a father, that shit matters, because it's like, if you ain't have a father, why the fuck would you make a kid and make them be out here and not having no guidance or no nothing, and just, that shit matters, because that affects you growing up, whether you know it or not.
But we're also a part of our environment.
Yeah.
So for everyone that thinks like you, there's one that thinks like, well, I'm just doing what my dad did.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
How do we change their mindset? How did you look at it differently?
Cause I ain't had no male figure. I was raised by all women, like aunties, grandma, sister, all cousins. I only had 2 male figures in my family, and one of them was in the street heavy, and the other one was in jail most of the time. So I was raised by women. So women gonna nurture you, take care of you, show you like. And then I'm seeing what they going through with niggas, and seeing all of that shit and the stress they going through. So being raised by women teach you, it should teach you to, move different and, more family oriented type stuff.
Real shit.
Yeah.
Now, how did that affect your mother raising you as a man?
I mean, my mama different. She's strong black. She's strong black woman.
And there's a lot of strong black women, especially right now, and they have to be.
Yeah.
How did she find the balance? Because you're not one-sided with this. You're very balanced. Like, you have both parents at home. So how did she? I'm trying to get some game to these ladies that got these kids.
No, for sure. She really kept me in church, and I used to hate that shit. Like, but no, like 5 days out the week type shit. Like, damn near every day where I know I was gonna grow up. I'm like, I'm never gonna go to church because I done had enough church for the rest of my fucking life. And I'm tired of that shit. But now I'm at a certain age, and I'm like, that shit really helped me because when I go through shit, I pray, I make sure, you know, certain shit, you know, you need that spiritual sense all the time.
Tap in. That's what he's saying. He's saying he got tapped into something that was bigger than him. A lot of us be just lost with nothing bigger than us, so we have nothing to live for. So we just crash out, do whatever, whoop-de-whoop. But if you find something to live for and you have that purpose and you have something to align it with, man, shit changes, man, and that vibration is different. So what was your first tattoo?
My first tattoo was right here. My sister name, well, her poetry name, Sade Excel.
And what's the story behind it?
She was a poet. And this is one of the reasons I started the podcast. My podcast is mental health based.
Yep.
She's paranoid schizophrenic. And she went and moved to Texas when I was like, probably the same time, 17. And we got a call. We had to go get her because, you know, she had stripped naked and was just doing crazy shit in Texas and in Tennessee. And we had to go get her. And I didn't realize what the fuck that meant as 17, 18. And she flipping, before she left, she was flipping out on me. We arguing and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
What's happening?
She's saying I'm stealing shit, doing shit. I'm like, man, like,
do nothing.
but I'm tweaking out like, you got me fucked up. Like, I ain't even.
Yeah, like, it's a regular conversation that really happening.
Yeah, but that shit really, you know,
but it's off in her mind.
Yeah. So that shit is serious, and that's a big thing in the world. A lot of people be bipolar, schizophrenic. It's a lot of mental illnesses out here that people not aware of, and they try to, you know, use substances, whether it's alcohol, sex, weed, whatever your vice is, you will try to replace it, and you don't realize you got a real problem.
Right.
And that shit is serious.
Now, I've been open about my sisters as well. My sisters deal with similar, especially my older sister. How did you, at being 30 now, how have you been able to cope with how you handled some of the situations back then, knowing what you know now?
It's really just, as a man too, we gotta just learn to breathe, relax. You know, whether you gotta work out. Men, we got a lot of testosterone and shit. And we always want to punch shit or be destructive and shit. And you got to positively, you know, let that out, whether to go boxing or gym or something like that, or just breathe, just yoga, meditation, whatever it is, just get it out another way. And we don't know how to talk without arguing, raising our voice, throwing temperature tantrums, throwing shit, breaking shit, punching shit. And it's like, that's more emotional than female. That's emotional shit.
Yep.
You acting like a female and you don't know you acting like a female.
Yeah, 10,000%.
So if you know, acting that way, you need to get your emotions in check because it ain't worth crashing out because, you know, it's a lot more at stake.
As men, how do we check our emotions? Because we got a lot of fucking pride.
Yeah, no, that's facts. I would say, you know, get around different people you can talk to, you know. But that's kind of hypocritical too because I don't have nobody I can talk to. But I give
you can talk to me, man.
Listen, I don't trust. Listen,
think that's real.
Being in the city, you can't trust too many people in the city.
It's the only nigga I talk to, literally.
And it's like you can't trust motherfuckers for real. And it's always a secret. Listen, if you're from Cleveland and shit, you know how shit go.
Right.
You can trust a motherfucker for a certain amount of time, and then you fall out, and then anything you confide in that person, they go tell somebody else, and then you be like, no, I gotta do something to you.
Right.
Because you playing with me.
Absolutely.
So it's like trying to find that balance as a man.
Yep.
And you know, it's
difficult.
It's difficult as fuck.
But how do we do it? Cause I'm not gonna say you're perfect because I don't know your life, but you have been able to find peace in certain situations.
Yeah.
And even how you handled when you did my interview and shit was going on.
Yeah.
it was maturity in that handling.
Yeah.
Because you could have spazzed out, you could have, but you had business to handle.
Yeah.
So how do we go from just spazzing out, crashing out, to having some sense of, because we're not going to always make the right decisions.
Yeah.
We are humans.
Yeah.
And adults at that.
Mm-hmm.
We think we know everything and we think we the right every fucking time.
Yeah.
How do we start to get some reasoning in our decision making before we make a decision?
You gotta want it first, because not everybody want it or realize it.
What makes you start wanting it as a black man?
Cause first of all, once I had kids and I seen them start doing certain shit, and I'm like, why is you doing that? But I'm like, damn, they doing it because I do it. That's a reflection of me. I'm like, damn, so I gotta be better.
Yeah.
So having kids, it really make me want to be better, because I'm like, damn, I wouldn't want them acting this way or doing this.
Right.
So I gotta check myself.
Real
So
shit.
that's what really made me, want to shift and change.
Real shit. Now we're gonna get into the fun part. Like you tatted probably all of the bad bitches in the city.
Yeah, for sure.
For you, how is it being embraced by the female audience, and how you do your creative?
It's kind of like I said, I've been doing this since out of high school, so it's kind of
17.
normal. And then I've been doing body paint too.
Okay.
So
break down body paint. What is that like?
I mean, chicks like photo shoots for their birthdays and stuff like that. And then I did a few fashion show body paints and stuff. So
I mean, you be painting them naked.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And then that's that is the actual what they're wearing.
Yeah, sometimes they have bikini on, sometimes they can be naked. It's
How
up to
do
their
you keep them comfortable in them situations? Because that can be uncomfortable.
I mean, they can always bring a friend
Real
or
shit.
whatever. I tell them, it's whatever you're comfortable with. You can wear bikini, you can wear not a bikini. You can have your bottoms on. It's whatever is gonna make you comfortable. And if you don't feel comfortable, you shouldn't even be doing it at all.
Ladies, booking you. You're very well known for your 6 hour. You gon' be on a motherfucker for a minute.
Yeah.
How long has somebody went before tapping out?
12 hours.
12 hours.
Yeah.
Straight.
Yep.
And what is straight? Because you gotta
Breaks. No.
You
Straight.
gotta tap the pin.
No. So we took breaks. I'm talking about the full session. So
Yep.
we took breaks. We gotta eat and stuff. But the full session was 12. Like it was the next morning and we were still there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what? Tell some of the people what's the 6 hour, like what is it? Like how can they book that?
So right now I'm doing half day or full day. Half day
or full day, okay.
Half day 800, full day 1500. You can choose to have number cream if you want to, but that's mainly how I do it because most people want to get shit done all at once. But
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
how much is what is all at once? Like the whole sleeve, they do their whole stomach, like,
or they can do multiple. You can do an arm, leg. You can do multiple, whatever.
you be locked in with them.
Yeah.
Like a whole album.
Yeah, no, for real.
Tattoos.
Yeah.
You learn a lot about a person in 12 hours.
Yeah.
And you own their body and they fuck around, be tearing up on some part.
I done listen, people be telling me shit that I probably shouldn't even know. And I be like, look, I don't think you should be telling me that. I don't know why you trusting me like that. I'm a good dude, but certain shit, I done heard a lot of shit that I'm like, I shouldn't know that information.
No, real shit.
So, but people, I make people feel comfortable. And that's another reason it's easy to do the podcast because I'm so easy to talk to. Like I can talk to white, black, Mexican, anybody, young, old. I can just walk up and talk to anybody. So
I love it. Where does that come from? Because in our community, we don't even want to talk to our people.
Yeah. And so I went to the Cleveland School of Arts and I got kicked out because my shit wasn't. I was fucking around. And then I went.
Hitting that note for him.
No, I was art. No, I was doing drawing and shit. So I went to Beechwood, and Beechwood is a Jewish school.
Is it?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Beechwood. Well, it's a lot of Jews that go there.
And a Jewish
They wearing yarmulkes, and I met black Jews, and I'm like, I didn't even know this was a thing.
Real shit.
Yeah, so I went there 10th grade to 12th grade. So that forced me. But my first whole year there, I ain't talked to nobody. I'm like, it was black people talking proper, and then they'll start back talking hood, and I'm like, these niggas fake as fuck, man. So, so I ain't talking to nobody. I sat at the lunch table by myself, and I'm like, man, this shit weird as fuck, and I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
And it took me a while. You know, people came over and talked to me and had to break me in. And then after a while, I'm like, okay, you know, it's just, you know, I learned. Just like when you got an interview, you talk professional.
Yep.
And then when you with your friends, you talk another way.
Yeah.
So I was young and ignorant.
Yep.
And I didn't know no better.
That's real shit though. Because motherfuckers,
Yeah.
motherfuckers be fucking the whole bag up.
Yeah. Like you gotta have a professional side.
Professionalism. And you have professionalism in your brand.
Yeah.
So establishing a brand, man, like people know you in the city. Like
Yeah.
how have you been able to establish your brand and keep it going for so long? And then build on it. Like you've expanded it now.
Well, I'm big on giving back. People don't realize that. Some people, I be giving people shit and people don't realize
Like
what
what?
I'm doing. Like I'm known for doing tattoo giveaways.
Real shit.
That's how I built my platform.
Real shit.
I done gave away plenty of tats. I used to have contests. I'm like, make meme, the funniest meme, do a twerk video, the best twerk video. So I do.
Love those.
Yeah, so, or anything. But I make a contest and I'm like, okay, you do that and I'm gonna give back, give you a tattoo, full session, whatever, you know. And I did that for years.
I love that. And what's the response to those? Like,
Oh, it's great because people love winning shit.
and winning.
Love free shit, love competing for shit.
Yep.
And they love tattoos. So it's like it all go hand in hand. And then it's entertaining as well. You get content out of it. And you know. So
I love that. Janky promoter. We gotta talk about it a little bit.
Yeah.
But supporting, you know, supporting others and being there for others, man. How have you wanted to help your fellow artists?
I'm a person that sees the best out of a person. Like some people don't realize. I hate when people got potential. They don't know they got potential, or they don't realize they can do more and shit. And she like talented as fuck. Like she the type of person like we done took trips and a song come on and she just freestyle and make a whole song, multiple songs, multiple times.
Get ready.
And I'm like, you don't like this shit is not easy, especially for a female.
Facts.
And I'm like, you just need to do that. Like, if you think about it too much, you're gonna be in your head.
Yeah.
And if you just freely just do that shit, like,
You're gonna be able to be
yeah. So she got so much potential with music, and her ear different. And it's just like, man, you got so much potential. Like, do that shit, you know.
Man.
But
When did you start seeing the good in people? Like everybody don't.
No, I always try to do that because the environment fucked up. So you gotta see some good.
Yep.
If you don't see no good, you know, you can be the most fucked up person in the world, but I'm like, you know that I see that in you, and you don't even realize it. And it could be that one little single moment. You're like, damn, nobody saw that in me. I ain't even see it in me, and I fuck with you for that.
Real shit.
And it's just, I don't know if it's church or how my mama raised me, or you know. And then I see my flaws in myself, and I'm like, damn, that was fucked up. You know, you have certain flaws, and like, damn, that's fucked up. And I just always want to, you know, try to balance shit out. Fucked up shit I done did and shit, and I want to balance it out and be like, you know, give it back and you know. So I just try to. It's all about balance. Yeah. You got to stay balanced. So.
Yeah. And we coming to a close, but I got a few more things to talk about. One, because you do so damn many things. So I gotta hit them all. One of the things you do, and I've been just staring at them behind me and to the side of me, and you really do this drawing shit. Like you really do this canvas. You really can like capture what you see in your head. Yeah. When the hell did you know you could do shit like this?
Well, I'll be experimenting. That's what I'm like. I draw on anything. That's what I'm like. If you stay still long enough, I'm gonna paint on. That's how I start body paint. If anything, I can look at anything like, damn, that'll look hard as fuck with some art on it.
Real shit.
Yeah, so I always been drawing on, doodling on shit, my arms and shit since like 3rd grade. I always just been doodling on shit. Like that's just been my thing.
How do you be a creative young and not come off as soft or sweet or being able to be played with because you like the creative, you like the arts?
I mean, it's really, it really just depends on, people can tell what type of person you're. Like, some people try too hard and some people, you just gotta be you. You just can't be afraid to be you. Once you confidently being you, people gonna notice that and be like, I fuck with you because you confidently just being you.
Right.
As a creator. You can see some people that just be like, oh, you trying to be like this person, or you trying to do that. And like, I'm just being me.
Right.
You know?
Were you always able to be you? Or was there a time where it was hard?
No. It was
be tricky.
Yeah. I didn't know that until I was working at the job at Target, and it was this dude, Henry at Target, and he was, he was like a regular dude from the hood and stuff, but he was like big on like God and certain shit and certain aspects of life, and I'm like, damn, I never seen nobody.
Wow.
I'd never seen nobody do no shit like that. Like, that was new to me. And I was still young.
What shocked you? Like, what was one thing? Like, I know.
I don't know. I was, I done smoked a lot of weed and a lot of shit since then. But I just realized that he wasn't scared to stand. People be like, what? People try to clown you for certain shit. But he was like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. What you think? So he was like, and he was a boxer too.
Standing on that.
So he was like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you think. I feel this way and that's what it's gonna be.
Right.
So I took that, and that's another thing. Anybody I encounter, I take something from them, no matter if it's a bum on the street, no matter anybody. I'm taking some knowledge.
Yeah.
I'm taking some gems with me. So
I love it.
That stuck with me.
What's the ultimate goal for you as a creator?
The ultimate goal is to be able to feed my family, and inspire others too.
Yeah. I really think you do, because you inspire me for sure. Allowing
people to realize, like, you can be you. Yeah. You can be you. You don't have to try to be nobody else. Everybody has their own. It's room for everybody to do their own thing without stepping on anybody's toes. It's no competition. It's just you can be you and thrive, and just being a creative. Like, it's room for everybody out here.
It is. All right, the last two things we do here, the first two of the first one is your top 3 values. So what you stand on, what you believe in as a person, as a human, and as a man.
Number one, family.
Real shit?
Family, number one, for sure. Another thing is like, self-awareness. Because you gotta be self-aware. That's huge.
And how has it helped you in your life?
Because it is like certain people that do fucked up shit, because I used to be one of these people. Certain people that used to do fucked up shit, that's normal to you. In your world, that's normal. You don't realize you being, certain people be like, damn, you, like, this nigga don't know he fucked. No, he don't. Because that's normal to them. Like your family, some people, whole families like that.
Family like that.
And they raise you like that, and that's your world.
Yeah. How do you break those?
You gotta want to be better. If you don't realize it.
But you in it though. How do you even know that you need?
If you hear something a certain amount of times, or you go through a certain situation, I'm like, damn, why?
Repetitive shit happening.
Yeah.
Kind of the same thing.
You kind of look at yourself like, damn, it ain't them people, because it's different people. It gotta be me.
Real shit.
So it take that self-reflection. You gotta self-evaluate.
At what age did you start self-reflecting?
I
started early, so I can't really speak on everybody. Some people don't start till later in life.
Yeah.
When did you start?
I feel like 18 once I start, smoking, start, looking at aliens and Illuminati, all type of shit, and I was just in my own world, and I'm like, damn, and that's when the journey really started. But it really ain't kick in till like 25, where I was like, oh damn.
Real shit.
So it's a long journey. Self-awareness is a long fucking journey. It takes a minute.
On God.
That shit don't happen 1-2 years overnight. Like, it's a fucking journey.
I was aware I needed to self-reflect and still didn't know how to do it till 25. Yeah. So it's like really understanding how to do it properly to get anywhere takes exposure, takes conversations, takes fucking up.
Yeah.
One thing I want to ask you is what was one of the biggest fuck ups you could speak on that really started to change you as how you wanted to start moving better?
Well, one, I'm bad. So my family broke up, and I'm bad at maintaining friendships, relationships.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I just fuck it up, you know?
Yeah.
So that's one of the biggest things. Like,
You just throw it all away.
yeah, and I've done that,
Yeah, me too.
you know? So, and it's like, damn, why the fuck I ain't got no, you know, close friends, no close family and shit. But my family don't fuck with each other at all.
Right.
Like they all, so that's normal for me.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying.
But you want to break it.
Yeah.
Because you've done something different in your family.
Yeah. So,
That's rough. Real
yeah.
shit.
So, you know, and you got to be real with yourself too.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like accept your fuck ups, accept your
Right.
flaws.
Right.
Like, okay, you did that, but you know, it's a new day. You can be a better person no matter what you did. It's as long as you wake up tomorrow, you can change whatever you done did in the past.
My second to last question, because you keep bringing them up. All right. How do you stand on that as a man?
Stand on what?
Stand on, I fucked up, but you're not gonna hold this over my head my whole life.
I mean, I cut people. Listen, like I say, I cut people off.
Real shit.
I ain't got to deal with you. I don't give a fuck.
I'm the same way.
I don't give a fuck how you feel. You know, I understand how fuck. I know how to talk and be like, I'm sorry, I apologize, whatever. And
But
some people
after
don't even
that-
want to have them conversations.
Right.
So
So have the conversation first. So
Some people don't allow
break
you-
it down because I see a lot of like young dudes just crash out and they just don't even have a conversation first.
Yeah.
They just like, I heard this or I seen this, and it's just like rage,
Yeah.
and they can't even get to a conversation. I can understand if you had a whole conversation, it was still disrespect. You gotta do what you gotta do at some point.
Yeah.
But how did you start having that conversation first? Like, look, nah, we gonna talk first, and then if we gotta go there, we're gonna go there.
I haven't had the one recent interaction. You know, somebody I dealt with, and you know, I mishandled the situation, and I was able to apologize to him in person. I'd seen him out somewhere, so I was able to apologize. But other than that, I haven't been able to do that.
Real shit.
So, you know.
Real shit.
But it takes stuff like this, getting in front of the camera, and let people know it's cool to talk, cool to express yourself.
Yep.
People don't think it's cool to express you. Like, if you don't express yourself, you're gonna explode.
Yep.
You gotta be able to
On
express
something, somebody, or some situation.
So you gotta be able to express yourself, you know, and you gotta be in a comfortable, so you keep doing what you're doing, and it's gonna keep making people comfortable to express themselves. The people like, damn, I wanna do an interview, but you gotta have a certain amount of, you know,
time with yourself.
Yeah, to actually be on TV, to actually be, you know, broadcast, because you get on here and say some fried shit, and then the whole world hates you. Like, oh, this is a fucked up person. So, so it takes that.
Develop yourself. A little bit
self-development.
You, come on, people, self-development before you jump
So-
on these media platforms.
Yeah.
Understanding what you're trying to get off to the people.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Real shit.
So
My last question.
I thought you said that the last time.
Real shit. The last thing, my last question.
Yeah.
The last thing we do here, and the family know,
Yeah.
it's called Get It Off Your Chest. So, what can you speak to get off your chest before we see you again, to inspire the next artist to put himself out there?
To inspire the next artist to put himself out there. You just can't be scared. Like fear holds you back.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot of people that got amazing ideas. It happen all the time. You have an idea for years, and then you see somebody else do it. You be like, you took my idea. Like, this person took my idea. Like, no, you didn't act on your fucking idea.
And you thought you was the only one with the idea.
Yeah. So,
It's
God,
a
you know,
billion people.
the universe gonna get that idea to somebody. Like, all right, you're not doing bet. We about to get this idea over here. So don't sit on them ideas, man.
Real shit.
You don't be scared. And if you scared, find another person who doing it and just collab. Don't be scared to collab too, because it take a team to win a championship. You can't do everything by yourself. Even with boxing, they got trainers.
Yeah.
So it's no such thing as a single sport. Like,
Real
it
shit.
takes a team to go wherever you're trying to go.
Real shit.
So
It's been the King Teeth Network. It's been Mastermind in the building. Appreciate you.
yeah,
man.
for sure. I appreciate you, man.
Shiloh, you ready? It's about that time. We gonna close this out. It's the King Teeth Network. Peace.